Hello, hello, hello. Alright, so we're going to test out the audio levels here before we continue. Get things going here. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. So, we are using the new computer, by the way. Let's turn the volume down on the mic a little bit. There we go. Okay, so, as we speak, I'm using my secondary computer as the streaming, and the primary computer as the gaming. So, this is what we're doing. We're going to be doing the brinkmanship. So, we are using the new... There we go. So we're going to be doing the brinkmanship, but we're going to be playing as Canada. My other idea was initially to play as Germany. And as Germany, the idea was to play as an Entente avoiding Germany. So instead of... so in the brinkmanship, what we would do in this case, because it kind of avoids the whole kickoff of World War I, would be to go into Denmark, go into Switzerland. I think we would probably be able to go into the Netherlands without any issues. And then the plan was to stretch our muscles a little bit and create our own little colonies, basically, by moving a lot of troops over to China, invading China, taking China, splitting it up into, I think, the 3 or 4 nations it can be split up to, if their loyalties are there. I have to double check. But the plan was to colonize that, and obviously plummet it. Couldn't really go south too far. We can go. I think we can go into Thailand, I believe. Well, we'll look. But we're gonna start up here real quick. And yeah, so the plan was initially to go as Germany, but then I was like, no, let's not. Let's just ignore you for a second. So, the initial, one of the first ideas I had was play as Germany. Zoom in here a little bit. Basically, the plan was to take Luxembourg, Switzerland, Denmark, so we can control the straits, and the Netherlands, so we could project naval power more into the North Sea here. And then maybe go after Italy, depending on if it was or was not allied with the Entente, because the Entente is still existing in the brinkmanship. Russia, France, and Great Britain were all allied together still. And the other idea was to possibly swing south and try to maybe encircle the Austrians and then wipe them off the world, so that we would basically be... I'm pointing with my finger here. Basically, we would be all this. We'd have all of Central Europe, and we actually would be the central power. So that was the first idea. Then I decided, well, no, we kind of already did that with our alternative history, World War I, where we invaded the Austro-Hungarian Empire instead of going after the Entente, and we kind of pieced out the Entente. So my other idea was to, we'll say, stretch out as the Germans into the colonial areas, colonial areas, and like go after like Liberia, which is, I think, well, technically Ethiopia is, yeah, I think those were the only 2 I realized. So with the realization that Ethiopia was landlocked, I would have to come up with some sort of crazy deal with one of these nations, and decided I really didn't want to. So with the realization that if we wanted to stretch out our arms a little bit and our muscle and expand the German Empire, we would have to go either to Central America, or sorry, South America / Central America, where the British already are, and kind of worry about, cheesing off the British, or go to the Far East. The problem also with the Far East is that all the other colonial powers are there, and Japan. So I realized that really, I bring up my loyalty here. Like, China can be broken up into 2. Japan can't be, because this is just Korea, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, this is just Korea. I realized that in the end, we were kind of hemmed in if we played as a even if we played as one of the Entente, we were kind of hemmed in a little bit. With that in mind, I realized that alternative history, with Canada recently being announced as a security threat to the United States, I figured, why not? Let's play as Canada. And as Canada, we're going to bring maple syrup to the masses. Oh, I just came up with a good idea for the video name. So here's the plan. Since there will theoretically be no World War I for the short term at least, our plan is simple. We're going to invade the United States as Canada. Not quite yet, though. So we want to build up our military and all that stuff first. So let's get... Oh, and I wanted to try as well. There is the new rail/road removal. I tried it in previous games and I couldn't find it. Apparently, let's go here. Was it Treasury tab? Let me double check here. Go to my other monitor real quick. It's in the Treasury Department, bottom right, transportation button. Just gonna with that. Aha! Build roads, build roads, build roads. Oh. So mental note, it's actually mislabeled. Good to know. So it's actually remove. Give me 1 second here. Hello! It's the studio! I don't think my my chat overlay is working. Which is a shame. Whoops. Yeah. Well, you see it, so I don't have to type it into the chat. Oh, there we go. Actually, I guess I can... Why isn't my chat working? Okay, well, we're going to... add browser source. Whoops. That'll temporarily work. Yeah, could be worse. It could be a lot worse. If I go to properties, YouTube chat. Okay, there we go. I need to go to the launch page. And go here. Pop out. Copy. I actually don't need to watch it. Highlight. And paste. Done. There we go. Oof. That actually looks really bad. That's a good question. I don't know if you can see that I'm actually running on my other computer right now, so I don't know if it's if it is or not. Wow, that is supposed to be see-through. Let's just kind of make you... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's just really, really delayed for some reason. There we go. It won't let me run... oh, there we go. Stem! Nope, it's actually the regular build. Uh-oh. And I should be recording this. Typo, no big deal. Okay. So it's lucky you added taking that. I want you to increase revenue treasury so I can actually forward stuff. Yeah, it's just Great War right now, so if it's working in Ultimate, that's no big deal. I mean, it works. I was able to remove the tile. It just says something else. Okay, so I wanted you to export and import one opportunity rose. Try and get the word out. Yeah, typos are typos. Let's put 2 research slots right now. I want Artie really well. Okay. Well, let's go for jet engines already. Theories. We shall make sure to flesh that out. It's not perfect. Little things happen here and there. So engineers are better right now than regular infantry, right? It's 1 in 4. Yeah, right now engineers are way better, but they're a lot. Yeah, let's keep building you. We don't have tech to do anything else. Oh, that's off. Yeah, you're taking rail, and none of you are going through other people's territory. You... I want you to increase reserve personnel. Because I don't think our population... Yeah, 8 million. I don't think anytime soon my government, my country is going to be big enough to... Or my military is going to be big enough to do this. Navy. And if I'm going against the Americans, I'm only going to need probably escort ships because I can blockade the ports real quick. Nope. Well, thank you very much for retweeting that for me. I just got the update told about it now. And everything is vibrating on my desk. You'll stay the same. I want you to make me money and get me money. Did I tell you what to do yet? Yeah, import, export, and self-sufficiency. I mean, it's never going to be self-sufficient, which is what I like. We probably have petroleum power plants, don't we? We do. Plan's going to get rid of those as fast as we can so we can stock up on fuel. How is the Canadian resource situation? Food's pretty sparse. Rubber doesn't exist. Timber doesn't exist. Oil's okay. Coal's okay. Metal ore is good. Hydro's good. And population's meh. So we're going to run into issues with agriculture and rubber. Do you ever have a problem with this game or Ultimate? I don't understand the question. Do you ever have a problem with this game or Ultimate? Do you save the game with the AI? Like, I actually don't understand that question. Could you kind of ask it again? Oh, I'm looking at the camera and the camera's not connected. Like, do you mean, like, does the AI, like, win? Because I've had the AI kick my ass a bunch of times. Yeah, this is the tab here. The land tab is where I thought the it would be. Like, I figured it would be like in here somewhere. Can we close? Let's. So if I want to invade the U.S. Oh, they're down here. Let's turn off you guys. So the U.S. has theoretically the largest military at 828. Okay. So I have to make sure that I at least equal this. Do I have any engineers? Two subs and a capital ship. Cavalry. Okay, so first thing I gotta do is build engineers, obviously. So I'm gonna set a certain amount. I'm gonna build 7, 14, let's say 28. No, I haven't actually seen anything like that. I've had it multiple times where I was winning a war, saved it, went and did something, came back a couple days later, and then loaded it back up, and the computer decided that it was going to destroy me. Like, horribly. That's more of my own, we'll say, incompetence more than anything. Let's move you there. Yeah, it doesn't go with like some of those games. Like I know there's, I think it's Supreme Commander does that, where if you pause it, save it, close it out, and reopen it, the AI like hangs for like a good 30 or 40 seconds minimum before it thinks it's almost like resetting the AI or whatever. Alright, so anyways, so the story. So Franz Joseph died 3 months ago, and Franz Ferdinand has become the emperor because he's not dead. As such, the events of Sarajevo has never happened, so Franz Ferdinand was never assassinated. For those who don't know, Franz Ferdinand was like one of the... Was he the nephew of Joseph? He was the yeah, because Franz Joseph had no children. Or no, maybe he did have a child. I don't remember. I'd have to like double check into history, but basically everyone nicknamed the Austro-Hungarian Empire the coming apocalypse. And it looks like in this alternative history, Franz Ferdinand was able to avoid that coming apocalypse. I keep talking as if the camera's connected. And split up a lot of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. So, determined to avoid the war with Russia and concerned about the impact of Serb, Bosnian, and Croatian resistance, he enacted a radical solution. Serbia and Montenegro were granted their disputed territories. A colony of Croatia was created, grant the Slavs a degree of self-determination, or at least it looks like it. Croats over Bosnians, hopes to avoid internal tensions. These actions have created no table shift in power. Germany is furious at its former ally, but has no justification to act. Romania is angry that their territorial claims continue to be ignored. They have claims, if you actually bring up the map, they have claims up. I think this is Transylvania. They have claims here, which were changed at obviously at the end of the war. France and Great Britain still support the Austro-Hungarians to maintain peace. Germany is still concerned about the growing Russian power. Now looks for new allies. Italy is envious of Austrian power and continues to eye the Albanian territories while dealing with unrest in Africa. Okay, so basically France, Britain, and Russia are happy with the Austro-Hungarians. Germans are more frustrated with their allies and probably are not in good terms with them. France is dealing with stuff in their colonies. Britain's dealing with stuff in their colonies. Italy's dealing with unrest in their colonies. Russia is probably going to start. I have the sneaking suspicion that they're probably going to start pushing south, like down into the Middle East, because there were historical plans to. If I can bring up, not the garrison. There were plans for the Russians to invade Iran and Afghanistan to basically get all the oil and natural resources that were down here. So, mic is okay. Ow. I figured a good way to connect my my cam as well. I can actually click. New computer setup, by the way, so it might take me a little longer than normal just to get things going. No, I don't want that. The chat doesn't work in you. Click and drag, and click and drag. Oh, there we go. Let's keep it up like that. That's good enough for me. So, I figure Russia's going to push down to the south. If the Germans are kind of looking still to cause problems over here, because I mean, I know for a fact that Wilhelm here was not happy with his family, was not happy with the King of England and the Tsar of Russia, because they were both his cousins. So I have a feeling that something still is going to kick off over here. Well, the audio sounds pretty crap. Hope this sounds better. And the Tsar of Russia, because they were both his cousins. Oh, you guys are probably going to hear that. 1 second. Alright, so we're gonna try this. Hopefully it'll be better. So, the idea, as Canada, is to create a North American hegemony, or a North American empire, or a maple syrup powered superpower. I like that one. A maple syrup powered superpower. We're going to bring maple syrup to the masses. And to do that, we obviously need to deal with this big blue blob south of us. To do that, we're going to have to really build up our military. I can probably do a quick rush to DC, which wouldn't be much of a problem, but I might have to sacrifice a lot of the western provinces, which I really don't want to do. So we're going to build up our engineers first, which we're then going to use to obviously build up our actual force, and basically build up our infrastructure and everything like that. Okay, and I want to make sure this is at least set to all production. No. And for anyone who actually gets the whole problem where it's like you build a whole bunch of stuff, but only a portion of your building is being used, go to your all production tab, like here, and see what's built up. It could have been that, like for example, Boreal here got, you know, both requests to build the stuff. It happens. So let's unpause. Oh, actually, let's not unpause. Did I set you up? Yes. Trade relations. I want you to make me some money. We set you up to revenue and treasury. Now, the question is, do I want to manually take control of this stuff or not? Now, I can use electric power for the short term with hydro, but I'm going to need to build up a lot of industrial goods. That's going to be a hard one to think of here. Anything that gives me bonuses, I do first. Don't really need to worry about anything with synthetic fuels. Anything that will increase my... Let's worry about subs. Artillery, on the other hand, if I'm not mistaken, artillery is going to be really bad. But... Whoops, wrong country. So I'm going to give you double the amount of money that's worth. It's actually not so bad. Because you don't have artillery right now that's good. If I'm not mistaken, Germany pretty much had like the best artillery all throughout the First World War. Alright, so we're going to pause. I'm also going to tell all you guys to go into reserve as well for now. If you guys hear any like really loud noises or anything like that, it's just there's guys across the street putting up perfect shingles. I'm gonna disagree with that because I'm pretty sure once we take over we'll be good. As for ships though, I need some Are you better than me, though? 185, 113. Ah, I don't have any subs. Yeah, that's right. 182 million. Because I need to buy the tech for that, don't I? Okay. So we'll wait till we have 182 million. To make us some money. And then spend it. Wait. Yeah, it is Hope Denmark. Okay. So the plan's going to be, initially, let's turn that off. Let's turn line of sight on. Our plan is going to be first to get our basically get our resources in check. Get all our stuff good to go. Hello, Daniels. And then once we can kind of get that going, we can kind of go to the next step. What are you? Why are you moving so fast? Because of rail, that's why. Huh. I want to see if the section of rail also went away. It did. So yeah, it works. It's just misnamed. Build, transport. No, no. Alright. Let's fix that. Oh, you're going from there to there. Well, let's do something like that. So our construction looks like it's Downsview. Borden's up here, Barry's there. Germany and the almonds, no big deal there. We're starting to lose money. We didn't deploy troops. Why are we losing money? So we're not making enough in trade right now. No, that's good to know. We're taxing a lot. Not spending too much money, which is not too bad. Might take a little while for this all to kind of work its way up. Got to build a rail going across there soon as well. Rail going across there. Apparently there are events as well that create roads, which will take a lot of stress off me. Perfect. Okay. So the first two I'm going to deploy there. Agriculture's fine. So rubber behind the scenes, or behind there, but I want. We don't really need you right now. So oil. But I also need more industrial goods if I'm going to do this. So we got to work backwards here. So let's go for wood first. Very good timber mills. Okay, so there's lots of good timber here. Here. There. It's on a rail line, so it's even easier. I have no rail connecting East and Western Ontario, or Eastern and Western Canada. People in Winnipeg will be happy. You're now a hub. Industrial goods I need. Metal, oil, coal. Oh, never mind. I thought I needed wood for some reason. Oil is going to be our first. Okay, now we can go south first and build some down here. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. They're closer. Petrolia? No, Petrolia's up here. Cancel you. Currently researching 2 projects and we only have 2. That makes sense. You want to buy military goods from me? No, I'm good. Thank you. So we're looking at what, 3% a day? 2% a day, because we only have 2 guys there. For the record, engineer, most important unit in the game. Do we have a road? I thought that was there when I started. Yeah. QEW. $24 days. Okay, perfect. Send more engineers down there. There we go. All construction. So we want to work on our oil production first. Then we're going to move over, actually just in order. We'll go to our coal second. And then we'll go to metal. Make sure that we're producing way more than we need. We'll then build up an industrial, maybe 2? Yeah, maybe 2 industrial factories. Almost halfway. And I'm actually done my coffee. That's a shame. We're losing money though. Or not. I can unlock you. You'll end up taking out loans and I'll... such... so many different options here. We actually only have 2 right now, so we're actually we should theoretically increase our production by 1/3, which means we will be selling it quite well. One problem is that we're actually selling it at market. Right now it's saying it's unfavorable. So once the war kicks off, that's obviously when that'll be a good seller. If a war kicks off. So at least that's done. Because we're using a lot because we have petroleum power plants. I would like to switch those over to coal at some point. Yeah, we have 2. And 1 small. 5 coal, 4 small. Now I could start building hydro dams as well, which would be obviously a lot better. Yeah, because oil is going to be our problem with trying to get industrial goods going. So, you know what? Let's shift this idea here. Let's do a lot of... let's build up some hydro. So 6 in a stack. So we're 1 away from a full stack, which is pretty good when it comes to efficiency. So this is going to be expensive. Actually, yeah. Well, because the tourist attraction's there. Go 1. Might start taking out loans, yeah. We'll take out a couple loans for the next little bit. Are you not going to be taking it a bond, sir? Really? This is one of the first. This is actually one of the few times I haven't seen an actual minister not take out a bond. Yeah. Wait, what? Rubber. So can't buy it right now. Bradford. Oh no, return. There, we're making money again. No big deal. And construction should now be going through. Construction should now be going through. There we go. Wait, you're not requesting anything? Okay. That's kind of strange. The British just gave us industrial goods. It's good to know. Yeah. We'll get rid of that for now. I'm going to ask for nothing. I'm going to ask for 5,000 tons of rubber. Offered by Britain and requested nothing. Yeah, I'll agree to that too. I'll agree to that too. You want 2.5 million for the 5,000 tons of rubber. I will agree to that. Because I need it. A lot of it. So, mental note, play as Canada. Britain gives you free industrial goods. Sure, I will take all the free industrial goods you can give me. That's a lot of industrial goods they give me. Especially early on in the game, industrial goods are like a big deal. Almost 50% of the way. They're giving me 1,000. They're giving me 7,000 tons of industrial goods, and we're selling 4. So they're giving us industrial goods, and then our our minister is turning around and selling it on the open market. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Oh, I have the wrong thing that I picked up here. So it's power. We're selling power. Okay. Never mind. We're not actually selling the industrial goods. I thought for a second there we were avoiding something. Those kind Brits. Yeah, exactly. I've never actually seen Britain do that before. So consumer goods are good. $57. Come on. Does artillery help in building construction? I think it does. You know, put like concrete inside the barrel and fire it, and it like spreads out like spackle. So the only problem I have with the new streaming software is that it doesn't tell me how long I've been going for. What it live? Editor? Even the editor doesn't do anything though. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting, actually. Okay, so anyways, where are we here? We're sitting at 77%. So at least one of them will get us. I think I can replace for every erg. You create theoretically a possible 260 for one. You do 162. Okay. So theoretically, for every one of these hydro plants I build, I can get rid of the other ones. Your annual maintenance is less than $1 million, but obviously you're cheaper, and you take up petroleum now. So I'm actually going to get rid of you first. Giving me free military. I'm liking Britain in this game. I don't know what what's up with Britain here. I'm not a puppet, am I? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm independent. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Four more. So let these guys auto deploy. That way I don't need to worry about them. Okay. So where are... So we have one in the middle of nowhere. Wait, Wait. Both of our petroleum power plants are in literally buttfuck nowhere in Quebec City. Or in Quebec City, in the province of Quebec. Like, I don't even know what area this is of Quebec off the top of my head. Well, let's scrap them both. And for some reason, scroll down to so that's 7. This will be 7. Perfect. Order you now to help with construction. And we're going to build. We're 100 in. Fastest speed. 1% a day. The other guys, once they actually get there and deploy, we'll actually see at that point if it still is 1% a day. There we go. And yeah, it's still 1% a day. It's a little overkill, but I think we'll be fine. Supply's a little low, so we'll have to work on our supply network as well. Oh, okay. So Britain just gave me $200 million. Welcome to Canada, where the British pay for everything. We're bringing maple syrup to the masses. The British are just paying their way. %. Once this second one is built, then we'll be able to kind of move away a little bit from power for a little bit. Yeah, I'll say I started at 1 o'clock. Why not? We should get this camera working one of these days. So at this moment, we just have no petroleum power plants going. So we'll work on air production. Yeah, oil's going to be our biggest problem when it comes to industrial goods. Possible 16 tons. I'm going to assume that's per year. So... like an extra 43 per. That's not enough. I like it when you do something and then you screw it up. So right now our demand is 1934. Yeah. So, quick math, I have to build 40 industrial good facilities to equalize demand. At current demand and current production. Right. Well, on the bright side, the planned production of our infantry and artillery will start up soon, and then we'll invade the United States. So our plan is to do just a knife right to the throat of the United States and go straight for DC. We're probably going to have to slowly roll down the East Coast. That is going to be the hard part. I'm going to start ordering the production of military goods to max. And the plan here is to stockpile. I'm going to take control of them. For sales, I'm going to say I don't want you to sell anything, so I'm just going to max it out and sell 0% of our surplus. Okay, second one's done. Power's good. Industrial goods are good now that we're not building, which is good. Well, let's condemn that. Why not? We're going to let our money go up a little bit here. So, next thing we want to do... yeah, let's work on our oil. Because we had to keep bringing in... did the rail finish? It did. Perfect. So I go here real quick and say... this right here is going to be the best spot. So we're going to go there and we're going to build here and here. No, thank you. Everything here is nuclear or military based. Let's take manufacturing improvements. Artillery there sucks. So we're going to build some oil refineries here. Once they're good, we'll take a look and see where we're sitting. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Why? I don't understand. So why did they take one rail, cut across, and then go... that really doesn't make sense. Like, they stopped here and then went down. The only thing I could think of was maybe there's no supply here? But then why would they have gone all the way up and like that when they could have just taken... well, yeah, there's no rail going this way, right? They have to go this way. That would have been more direct, but I guess maybe the supply? I don't know. Let's turn that off for now. Alright, so... oh. Supply here is actually really bad. Okay. I love England. Yeah, I have an idea. Well, now you're actually starting to offer me stuff for money now that you gave me money. No, I'm good though. Okay, well, these are actually going to be done real quick. Theoretically, these will be done real quick. Two of them are kind of stuck at the moment. Supply is probably the main problem here, which shouldn't be a problem when this is done being built. Yeah, sure, why not? England, buddy, pal. So we're asking for free $4 million worth of rubber. And they want 11 million for 20. Well, you know what? We'll agree to that. Only because, and only because, they've given us so much free stuff. Supply depot in Edmonton's good to go, which means, as you can see here, supply will start to filter out a lot further now. So went from 1 pip, and that's 3, slowly working its way up, which is good. We'll see a big little nice bunch of fuzziness from the green color going out there, which is good. Our oil production now almost equals our demands. So 10,000 goes to industrial goods, 6,000 to military goods, and 2,000 to consumer goods, and 17,000 are used by civilians. Domestic price is higher than market price. So theoretically, we could be making $1 per barrel if I can make more. I'll supply there. You know what? We're at 200. Let's get another one going. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about you guys. Condemn. Condemn, condemn. So we're making a little bit of money at a time, which is no big deal. Brits want to give us free industrial goods again, which is fine by me. Trying to corner the market a little bit on oil. Make enough that we can start selling it, which means we can start making money. So right now it is favorable to sell it, because we are going to make $1 per barrel, basically. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm now going to take control of our oil production. I'm not going to minister. And I'm going to say, I want you to sell 70 or 80% of our surplus, so the 80% of the difference between the 38 and the 30. And I want you to sell it at, well, sell it at market. What's going on here? We're having issues with industrial goods. Industrial goods, why all of a sudden did I have an issue with industrial goods? I like how the British keep giving me money and then offering me stuff to buy with that money. So you're building up. Now, one of the things I could do with this is lower the amount we're going to sell as well still. What? Let's do bulk sales real quick. Now, I should be able to drive the market up. By reducing how much I'm willing to sell it. So if we reduce it down to... Let's go to 50%. So we're only going to sell 50% of how much oil we're making. For the moment. Once oil gets to about 11 bucks, then we'll start to sell it more. Or we'll just slowly increase our amount as we go. One more. So that at least puts us in a good position for oil. Coal we're in a good position for. Metal we're in a good... Blah, 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 blah. For power, on the other hand, is going to be a problem. I wish I knew or still had the paper on me that said how much they used. Edmonton. Calgary is not going to like this, but you're going to become my next center of industrial go-gettingness. I'll build 2 of you for the moment. Also going to build... Really? Some rail to St. Albert. Get us across the river. Oh, 27% rain. I love the British giving me tons of money. This is awesome. Go, go, Britain! I didn't know this was going to happen. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have played a little bit more, how do I put it, aggressively in letting Britain pretty much pay for everything. We're going to invade America and make Britain pay for it. Okay, so 5% a day. That's actually not bad. Problem is we're going to run out of money, though. Oh, there's big corruption, loss of 3,400 tons of industrial goods. Let's try to make some... Whoa. Interesting. Negative 1.4 million? What was that? Oh, that was very weird. Oh well. Yeah, one's done. And the other one's done. Done. Perfect. Now we can also... or start ordering the stockpiling of our industrial goods as well. So we're going to start stockpiling 20% of our industrial goods. We're also going to start charging a little bit more too. So this should help us now build up on our industrial good base. I always leave that. So for rubber, I can't really do anything unless... Send you guys over there as well. I mean, unless I went to war with the Dutch. Yeah. The only people that have access to basically... Yeah, the only people that really have access to rubber right now are the British and the French. The French really don't have access to much of it. Now, if one of these countries here got independence, then I'd probably go after it. Wait. Oh, yeah. I'd probably go after them and just take their rubber. Because I could go honest. Though, American Sulu is actually something that I could annex when we go to war with them. Same with the Philippines, but the Philippines don't actually have any rubber. Even the southern states, there's no rubber down here, right? No, there's not. So they're trying to figure out a good way of getting rubber. Yeah, okay with that. Loan markets provide us with the following: early combat design aircraft, early combat aircraft research, free. Cool. We're losing money here. Look at that, the price of oil's gone up. The wool market's willing to pay $9. Whoops. Yeah, it was still really not worth it. Oh yeah, we're right there. That's perfect. Germany is really not willing to... Fine. Great Britain... Oh, Great Britain's not producing a lot of oil. 4 million bucks in that, man. Okay, why are you deployed all of a sudden? You're not supposed to be auto-deployed. What are you doing? Why all of a sudden do I have infantry deployed? You're not supposed to be deployed. That's... want you to export opportunities, not import them, because you're probably that's probably costing me money. Yeah, you already see that starting to go up. Boom. Okay. You I'm still going to keep, because I obviously want to go to war with... Why do you guys keep going off? Like... I don't know why they keep doing that. Kind of tempted. Everyone deployed as engineers. I'm actually going to send everyone back to Quebec. I want to build in here some land production. This is a lot better to defend, though here is a lot better to defend because then I can. But the problem is there's multiple invasion corridors for Ontario, including like all here. At least here I can hold it and build up a nice little fortification along the border. And that'd be the puppy. So there is a thing with supply here. Why are they getting... I don't understand why they're leaving. No, they're on 0. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, they're on... What are they doing? Why? But even then, why would they be... There you go. Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. They're like... We don't want to take the most fastest and easiest way to go to a location. Instead, we're going to take the one we want. So I do, like here, they should be able to take the rail this way. But they're all hitting the military base and then going across. Well, they could have gone around. Okay, so just building this rail here really does a number to our industrial goods. Yeah, get this guy to cut back on all the money he's spending. I think the AI deployed them. Alright, we're back to making money again. Not. There we go. With all the construction we're doing and all that stuff, it's 12.4% for inflation. Wow. So how many people do we have in reserve? We only have 60,000 reserve personnel. We don't have enough personnel, even if we wanted to go to war with the Americans. Right now, yeah, they've got 2.1 million in the military / reserve. Yep, 90. That's active right now, sorry. So right now we have active 90,000 troops. They currently have active 2.1 million. Now, with all this construction, though, this should move us up, because we're building 4 more, to roughly around here. Oh, Britain. Give me that juicy, juicy money. England keeps giving me money, so I'm going to have to support them whenever they do something. I'm going to assume you're buying industrial goods. Yeah. Why are you... This I don't understand, but what are you going to do? So we need more you soon. Condemn you, not to worry about any of that. And none of you. Perfect, we're done. You're all going into reserve because I'm going to stop building for a while. So I put 28 units into reserve, and that gives it 68,000 troops still active. So as of now, we're building 4 units of infantry and 2 units of artillery. Every, what, 7 to 10 days? Yeah, every 10 days we're coming up with a lot. Conquering everything. Oh yeah, I could pull it off. It's just a matter of just being able to get a big enough reserve pool at this point. We're looking at not even 10 people a day. What if we maxed out military salaries? Like, the population of Quincy alone is more... Really, Quincy. Did I just pick Quincy at random? Great, that's actually where my sister lives. Like right now, if I deployed my entire military force, we could get active right now Well, we actually might get more active than I thought. Yeah, now we're running into the problem right there. So we have active right now 129, and our warships are all, you know what, let's just send you into reserve for now. Perfect. So if I activated everyone right now, we have 128 units. Artillery, cavalry, and infantry. Now, the units out here would pretty much be on a pure defensive footing. Well, all our offensive firepower would actually be pushed from the east. If I build cavalry, I'll be building the cavalry at west. But the plan would be to hold the Americans in the west and just hopefully just overwhelm them in the east. Healthcare to lower death. Yeah, that would do it. The problem is that I'm not too worried about the population as much as I am just the overall reserve personnel. Like, I've still got, wow, a lot of units still in reserve. I mean, the thing here, right, is that we're on good terms with them, so I shouldn't have a problem with doing basically like just a sneak attack. Problem is, with the way the border is here, I'm going to have to build up fortifications in Windsor and in Sarnia. And in Niagara, well, and just kind of hold Niagara Falls. So if I did something like 2 infantry and an artillery. So all my artillery I'm going to assume is in Quebec. Yep. Two infantry and 2 artillery per location. And in Sarnia and Windsor. That might hold off any large American attacks there. Three and 2. We would do 4 and 2. 4 and 3. No, 4 and 3 actually wouldn't be bad. I just goofed that up right there. 4 and 3 actually would be a good little mix. Don't I have a good amount of industrial goods? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so if I did a thing of... I guess I can fix you now and say... I can start spending money back on healthcare and stuff like that. If I did 4. I don't have enough artillery. 3. That will be a good little defensive position. A good little defensive position to stop any American attacks, and the plan will be to hopefully force the Americans to bring units up this way and basically grind them down and fight them. Pretty much in Maine, New York State, Maryland, or Maryland's all the way down there, but like basically have them fight in New York, like pretty much all the mountain states up here, or the mountainous states. Maybe use this river as a... I'll see that wouldn't work. I'd probably have to use this and swing in this way. I mean, we're starting to make more money now. I did increase the wages. Kingston's going to be another spot I'm going to have to defend so I don't get cut in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 3. I mean, that'll be a good way to kind of cut the U.S. in the middle. My plan is also to build barracks in these locations so that those units can stay in reserve until we go to war. Then I literally just hit a button, they pop up, and we're good to go. Pretty much out west here, that's as is, because with how mountainous it is, there's no real roads or anything like that here. Winnipeg will be a big fighting spot because of the rail. This will be a big spot because of the rail. There's no rail connecting you two, so you should be fine. Might build up some sort of defense maybe here. Just place the troops in Surrey, and that'll defend Coquitlam and Burnaby. Too worried about Navy, though. I wouldn't mind building a military facility here, because then if they were getting the rail, they can actually push out this way. But I have a quicker. I mean, they can just. If they were able to break me, say, right here, quick and easy, or even like just in Kingston, they could push up and take Ottawa fast. Why is Britain... I wonder if they're like deploying and undeploying troops. Because Britain's not fighting any wars anywhere. Because I don't hear it. We would get the noise of the fighting. So I wonder if the British... Yeah, they must be. Can I talk to Oh, I'm part of a democracy. Crap, I forgot about that. I actually forgot that I was a part of a democracy. Well, we're ruling. We're winning anyways. So, we're good. That moment where you forget one of the primary parts of the game because you're so busy coming up with other ideas. So right now we have 168 ground units deployed. So the question is, how am I going to do this? Now I got to attack and pretty much go down this railway this way and come in this way. There's going to be a lot of fighting in around here. A lot of fighting. I mean, there's going to be a ton of fighting for almost every single city in town. That's a guarantee. And since the Americans have so much more numbers than I do, they can attack this way. We're still on good terms with them, so they're not going to expect an attack, which is good. We should expect a bit of a relations hit when we turn to a dictatorship. Perfect. The problem here is that if I do the same thing with these guys, they're not going to deploy to the right spots. So that's my idea for the moment. Come on. You guys are going to keep deploying for the next little bit. Because I ordered them to deploy, but they didn't have the numbers to deploy, so... Okay. I should have no engineers deployed at the moment. So artillery and infantry, perfect. Five, 6, 7. How many is that? It's 14. Yeah, I want you to deploy first just to that location. My phone just buzzed. Yeah, cool. Just got a thing from Domino's telling me I can get a 50% off pizza. Okay, so first things first. All of you. Construction there. Build military barracks. I can't build a barracks here? Oh, because there already is one. Derp. I'm a genius. Go to, is it Belleville? Belleville, perfect. For the moment, go to reserve there, please. You guys. So Fort Erie, there's no place for barracks. Deploy these guys to Welland and then tell them to go there. So I can go barracks. And then within Welland, I can also then build a supply depot as well. You'll have to move back to St. Catharines or south. Well, that was easy. View, reserve there, please. I'll view, reserve there. Yay, we won the election. Nice one. Very nice. Now I'm just watching my money slowly go away. Okay, we're making more money again. Perfect. Let's go here. Construction, you go there. The other stack will go to Windsor. Those guys will build that stuff. Those barracks will be built. Put those guys in reserve. By the time I actually get this whole building plan and all this stuff designed and like the units in place, it's going to be like the 40s. And then it's just going to be a matter of like doing a massive like tank assault, a mechanized assault, just this way. By mech assault, by the way, I mean mechanized assault. Though, having mechs would be insanely awesome. Reserve and reserve. Both of you guys come to Toronto temporarily. Thank you. Okay, military goods are building up. You're slowly building up. You're okay. You need some work. Okay, seriously. I won the election, so yeah, start decreasing spending and social spending again, please. Stop spending money. We just don't make enough monies for you to use. So first things first. Let's build another. What's the worst going to happen, right? The British are going to give us money. Puppy behind me yawning away. So 34 units. Oh, because everyone out here is deployed. So they come up with a good idea to protect Vancouver. Good way to protect Thunder Bay. Yes, puppy. Winnipeg. Winnipeg. This might be a very important hub as well. Not well, it could be. This kind of holds here, but this will be another big spot. Lethbridge, yeah. Who'd have thought Lethbridge would actually have strategic importance? Not I. People from Lethbridge are probably all cheering, the 4 of them. We're important. It's a video game, but we're important. I have the oil production. Building just one simple rubber plant would make things so much better. Wait, did I just... Wow, okay. I'm like, I want synthetic rubber. It's like, okay, we have to research all this other stuff first. Land warships. For those who didn't know, the Navy was actually the initial creators of the tank. Not the Army. They actually wanted to build land warships. The plan was to have massive, basically ships on land. And have them duke it out. What if I should build more research facilities? Well, I can get rid of grenade fusing. Yeah. Where my money going? 6 million on construction and 11 million in social services. $7 million in social services and 6 in construction. Okay, so we're spending 6 million on this one little building. Unless the AI is building something that I don't know about, which is a possibility because I told it to do self. Oh, Britain, you're so beautiful. Except for your teeth. Thank you. Which reminds me, there are roads being built. Perfect. So that's going to help my invasion corridor. So there has now been a road built from Camp Keys all the way down to DC. So we now have our invasion corridor, which is going to be basically along the coast, which is going to be the hardest part of the fighting. There we go. Construction though is 0. 20 industrial goods? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm good. So I figure I'm going to go for about another half hour. Oh yeah. So you're all good for now. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. I need to work on wood. Oh, these two should be fine. How many do I have built right now? I have 0 timber mills built. And I'm producing 3,200 metric board feet. Wait, do we have cubic feet in here? Something like that. So all construction. Why not? Let's just max it out right at the beginning. That's also with the hope that the British kind of pay for it. But maybe it's up to the world to make Britain pay for it all. Perfect. 2% a day, it's not bad. Or 4% a day, sorry. So these are going to be built real fast. So I want to see how crazy our production is going to get if we're now actually building timber production. And prior to this, we had no timber production whatsoever, and we were only importing timber. I'm just getting nervous. I'm just looking at this going, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Boom. We're now producing 2,000 metric board feet of surplus. We're selling 2,000 a day. Search breakthrough, computer, blah, 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 blah. Ooh. You're actually important. Now, how much does it cost to build one of you? I forget. So it's going to cost me $342 million, and it's going to take 2 years. It's going to take me 31,000 industrial goods. But I'm just going to build that up first. Simple as that. Why do you keep flashing red every now and then? Rubber. Oh. Darn it. We're going to build 2 research facilities. Well, we do need the National Science Center of the National Science Foundation in Ottawa. So, that in mind, building 2 of them, and both of them are going in Ottawa. We'll take a bit of a hit. It's no big deal. But wow. It's 1% every 3 days. Oh, hello. One of the good things about this game, you get more than what you need. missed it. There, there. 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14. 2 more stacks of engineers. Thank you very much. Please go to Ottawa and help your fellow man. That's 1% every 2 days. So we cut it by a day. So that's not bad. We basically cut our production by 33% when we have 2 stacks. Yeah, we'll just say okay to that for now. I guess to that note that how was my... Oh, okay. But this will also double our research capacity. It'll put us to 4. Right now we could be researching 5 if we wanted to. How you doing there, Mobius? You want to go outside, buddy? Mobius? Puppy? Okay, that's kind of weird. I heard him behind me. Yeah, I'll agree to that. What are you doing, buddy? Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Well, you're a little excited, aren't you? Oh, relax. Relax. You're killing Lego people. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? Huh? What you doing? Huh? Did you want to go outside? Whoa! Or did you just want to climb into my lap? So for those who don't know, I've got a significantly large dog, and he's currently sitting in my lap. It's not me breathing, for the record. That's him. What time is it? Well, it's only 2:30, so you don't want dinner yet. At least you're not going to get dinner yet. Ooh, jet theory is completed. Okay, let's throw grenade fusing back in there. Let's do monoplane construction. We're going to hold off at that for a minute, because I want to get synthetic rubber going. We needed these 5, I believe. Yeah. So we got a lot we need to research. But on the bright side, instead of taking over 600 days, engineers helping with the construction, way faster. 68% done already. I wish it showed you how many days like when you started building this, like started building a building. I'll say let's go yes to the 7, no to the 30. So we're losing money. It's only because of the construction. If you actually go here. Yeah, construction's costing... Wow, social services are costing me $13 million. Construction's 5. When that goes down, that'll be 14. Which means it'll be 14, 18, it'll be 19 is how much my expenses are going to be. Not impressed with you. Good boy. I figure once these 2 buildings are done, we're probably going to call it for a stream today. It's 2 hours. Wasn't too bad. And the plan will be to stream again later on this evening, and then the plan is going to be to stream yet again every single day. Hopefully. Maybe. If I can. Agreeing to those trade arrangements aren't helping. And one of the other reasons I'm going to stop too is because the dog is also freaking out a little bit. So, condemn you! How many people do we have now? Wow, 170,000 people for the military. That's way better than the 120 it was before. So, we're getting around, what, 11? Yeah, around 11 people a day now. Both facilities are completed. Our research is done. We're now researching 4 out of 6. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's also max out how much money we can spend on research. Care about that. Prefer that. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that should be fine. Wait. Oh, look in the wrong spot, that's why. Decrease spending. Let's just go with decrease spending in general. Or no, social spending. Because that's what's costing me most of this money. Come on. Like, I'm watching, and every day he's actually spending more and more money. That's it. You're locked out. I'm only going to spend 5.5 million. 5.4 million. 0.3. 5.4. How is that going down? Oh, because I told him to reduce spending. Very good. So income's 20, and outgoing is 15. I think we've pretty much gotten that in order. What's going on with your rubber, right? I need to buy a whole bunch more from Britain. Boom. Okay. not going to work. Let's do a little... You know what? I'm actually going to do this with the states. Because the states I can afford to bankrupt here. So we're going to spend $282 million in buying 70% of the... Yeah, see, here's the problem. They can actually produce more right now than they need to. It's not going to work. So Britain already produces more. Yeah, we got past the... We need to get them just as they're... Boom. Russia. Here we go. We can probably take care... We can probably take advantage of Russia. If I have more money, I could be able to cripple Russia's economy. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. So, with that in mind, I'm going to end the live stream there. We should be doing some more live streaming, more and more and more and more. I have a buddy of mine who we're going to start doing an Empyrean playthrough. I'm going to probably start streaming the Division 2 a little bit more. Actually, I might even restart the Division 2. I don't know yet. Destiny 2 as well. I'm going to hopefully get into that more. TerraTech, all that stuff. We got lots of stuff to restart since we also moved to the new, more powerful, more awesomest computer. Well, with that in mind, thanks for everyone for watching. Eric, if you're still there, thanks for watching as well. Tell everyone over there I said hello. And that will be that for today. Or at least for this stream. Probably will stream a little later, but I'll be playing something else. So, with that in mind, thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you next time. I will see you next time. Oh, so, yeah, this stream freezes every time I try to switch over. I really have to fix this part. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.